Let's go. Right. Let's see what we're dealing with on this. Well, first off, let's test this problem that people are telling me there is. Oh shit. Okay. Which one's the walk? Oh, okay. So 2.5 is fine. So supposedly there's an error with walking into here and then it shoots you. There it is. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so why would that be? But it only triggers at 2 meters. Well, that's bugged, isn't it? What the heck's that about? I can now turn around when I'm doing that. Is that my project or is that just game animation sample? Let's just take a look at. Let's go into this one. Yo, Chris, how are you doing? How's life? We're just playing around, seeing if... Oh, good, mate. How are you? I'm very well. It's just a chill Thursday. Just messing around in the game animation sample. Just relaxing. Like, nothing serious. I've seen some errors that have been reported. I just want to see if they're on me or if it's actually something a bit more serious. Seemingly, it's on me, which is not great. Okay, let's drop this down to 2. Alright, so that's a error that's in the game animation sample project in general. The ability to turn around while we're doing that, though, that seems to be a problem that I've created. So it's fine when you run to it, but when you walk up to it, it jumps up. Okay. Let us fix. Let's fix the problem of rotating while we're doing this, and I bet it's because I messed with the turning place recently. Should turn in place. It's not, this is normal. Okay. So it's not the turn in place. That's the experimental state machine, so I don't need to do anything with that. Solve that, so I don't need that. Different animations for different heights. Is it a different animation? I don't think it is. I mean, we might need to have different animations. It works. So, like, this is the run-up. That's not by Pitchfork, though. The ALS Gasp is by Polygon Hive. Like, you bump into it. So it's like, if you bump into it, it's fine. But if you are coming out of it, then it does the other one. Interesting. Okay. Why is that? What's happening? But this is a problem in the general, like, Sandbox project anyway. So, like, we're fixing an issue that is of Epic Zone creation, as we can see here. So, do I want to fix that issue? Not really. Sweet. So we're fixing an issue of Epic Zone creation. Let's check out the level block. I don't think this is going to do anything. It just gets the ledges, the forward, back, and the opposite ledges, so that's all fine. That's not an issue. What happens when we do traversal? Where did I put all the traversals? Oh, this is on the player. Let's get into the actual sandbox. Here we go. So, when we jump, we check if they're doing a traversal actual, and then we try a traversal action. And then if it fails, then we do the jump. So this is the problem here. Get traversal check inputs. So if we're walking or running, but that doesn't really change anything. Return value, trace radius, return value, half height. So we do a switch here if we're doing anything but falling and flying. That's fine. And then we map the velocity into the range. Is the problem that our velocity is too small? Let's get tick. And let's get the length of that. Print that. Because what will happen here is, no, I should link it to 75 as the minimum, and then 350 as the maximum. So that's not really doing anything. It's to do with so if draw debug level is 2 or more, then we get a debug. Draw debug level. That's set by this bar. Okay, so let's play here. Let's enter this, and let's put this at 3. So it finds that front edge is the green orb, and it finds the back edge, which is the blue orb, and our velocity is within parameters. Let me change that so that's not going to be on the screen because that's just going to distract me. That's fine. So that's when we're running at it. Press Control to start walking. It finds it on that one, but then fails it on that one, but still finds it. Huh. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? Even with Draw Duo turned on, it's not giving us anything. Act location, Draw Duo type, get block. So it finds the ledge transformations. This is a drawer in the debug. It's got a valid front edge, that's why we transition. So this has got to be... Bloody hell, man. I just want to show all of the debugs. Do this. Put it something silly like 10. There's our character. Press Control, get the walk. And it goes up there. So the obstacle height on this is 197, it thinks. That's still the same. I don't want to spend all day fixing a bug that's not my own. One bug that I do want to fix is that, though. That shouldn't be happening. It's finding the height fine, it's finding the thing fine, it's just motion warping it up to the wrong height. Let me see if I can fix the bug that is mine that I have created. So let's open up Sandbox character. So that's the move. Where's the look? So for whatever reason, I've managed to make it rotate. When it does a jump. Jump triggered, doing traversal action. Jump started, doing traversal action, yeah. How I've managed to do this, beyond me. The ABP doesn't have we were using the sandbox character. There's no imports on the sandbox character. So it's to do with the strafe. Jump triggered, jump started. On through, so that should do this. I am confused as to why that's happening. Yeah. Okay. Let's test something in here. Oh, it's because I've got triggered and started mixed up. Such a silly solution. Yeah, triggered should be on this bottom one. Yep. Started should be on the top one. I bet that just fixes that issue. Let's try that. It does not. Okay. Let's try and rectify that then. Custom event. This is started. Custom event 1 is triggered. Let's compile and save that. Go back here. Let's check. No. So something is happening in this project compared to the others. That's allowing us to turn around when we don't need to be turning around. That is hella confusing. Because we shouldn't be turning around mid-jump at all. There's no need for it. But if we move this back into the sandbox. Nope. How bizarre. Okay. We'll work on that a bit more later. So here we have so let's fix the death that happens on these bad boys. So set simulate physics, set collision enabled, but we also want to get our mesh and get its physics component. And we're just going to generate all bodies and save. And then test it. Okay, so stupid project. Why is it crashing? So all their health works fine, which is good. Let's go back to our player, back to the sandbox. And back to where they die. So let's do mesh, set collision, profile name, set this to ragdoll, no caps, ragdoll. And save that, save this. And then yeah, let's check the mesh to make sure that it has the physics body. Draw a sword. And there we go. Our man's ragdolling now. Just check that this one does the same thing. Yeah, we do the same thing too. Sweet. Right, so that's that bit done. We're happy with that. So now we've got this goblin enemy that has all of these attacks and stuff. Don't want to download that there actually. Let's go back to this blank project. Come on. Hurry up and load. The hell do you mean there was an error? Go to Fab. There we go. Right, do I have any goblins? Or are there any goblins for free? What's this rig to? Doesn't say. Yeah. Oh, this one. What are you rigged to? Doesn't say. That's annoying. Goblin character. I mean, this was cool. But you're in the wrong format. I can't add you. That's an interesting. Okay, let's see what Paragon characters we have. So what can we use? We can use this one for our mage. Let's add this to the project. And use this one for our archer, so we'll just add her. And then we want a melee one. This guy's got a gun. No, it's not really all right. This guy for our melee guy will do. We'll add him to the project as well. And then these are goblins, but they like come all weird. I don't want the mount, I just want the little dude. Wonder if there's enemies. Pretty sure there was enemies for Paragon stuff, right? Enemies? City of Brass enemies. These are weirdly rigged, if I remember. I just want an easy life, mate. What? I have the fab on the cube with the green cross. You mean this one? This cube here? Because it doesn't get put there. That's Unreal Engine Marketplace. You just have it on your content drawer here. It's not on the green cube that answer your question? First here. Anyway, right. Back to looking for some enemies. I was almost 100% sure that there were some enemies. Maybe they didn't get transferred over. Maybe that's why. What version are you in? I'm good, thank you, Fantasy. How are you? Paragon. I thought there were some Paragon enemies, like some minions. There you are, there it is. I forgot what project I'm in. The Fab logo. What version of like Unreal Engine are you using? Because like this appeared as soon as I put the plugin in. Like it's probably one of the only good things about the change to Fab is just how easy it is to get content from a library now. Right, I want this Paragon, this character.